Good morning to everyone. In the last class, we have discussed about a few annotations. So in today's class also, we will discuss a few annotations. So let me create one CDS view here. What in mind? Jet AOH2 CDS 15. Click on next button, next, and finish button. Now I'm fetching something data from T001 table. So first of all, I will give the SQL name SQL underscore CDS 15. And I'm not using these all annotations as of now. I'm just removing, and here I'm fetching something data from T001 table, some company information. Right here, the key field is bookers, VUTXT, ORT01, land 1. Just activate it, execute it. So it is displaying something data like this. Okay. Now my requirement is I want to display only Indian companies. So at the time, I have to give something where condition here where land 1 is equal to India like that. But I don't want like that. So if anyone executed this one, so for those all guys, it has to consider the condition country is equal to India, and I don't want to apply this one in the where condition. Okay, so in this case, we can go for annotation authorization check. Okay, so fine. Access control dot authorization check. Okay, so here we have some multiple options like check, not allowed, not required, and privileged only like that. So here I am just maintaining check. Okay, means some authorization checks we have provided here. So in normal ABAP we have already tried like something one program is there, but that program should execute for particular few users only. It will not execute for all users. So we are applying something authorization check there. In the same way here also we have to apply some authorization check, but for country. Okay, so if we execute this one, then only Indian companies I want to pick here. That is a condition. Okay, so for that one we have to create some controls. Okay, authorization controls we have to create, and let me create that one. The core data services, just right click on it, the folder, click on new button, and here we can see access control is there. Just click on that button. Jet AOH2 and this is for CDS 15. And the country. You can give any name here. And description, access control for land 1. Click on next button. Click on next button. Okay, define view with simple conditions, that is fine. I mean, we can take some different templates also here. Okay, so if you select different template, the code will be different. I mean, the default code will be different. We can edit that one and click on finish button. Here, so define role is coming. Okay, something role we are creating here. It is nothing but some authorizations. Okay, authorizations we are creating. So grant select on which CDSU we are applying this role. The CDS name we have to maintain here. The CDS name is equal to ZAOH2 CDS 15. Okay, fine. Now here I have to give the condition. The condition you can give whatever it is, like if you want to, if you want to apply something, country is equal to India or the current user. Okay, so who wants to execute this one? The particular user. Okay, user number 123 is there. For that particular user 123 only has to execute the CDS view. So this type of activities we can do here. Here I'm giving the where condition like land1 is equal to India. Okay, land1 is equal to India. Activate it. It's activated. Now I will go to the CDS view here. So it is showing all the records, right? Now what I will do, I will close it. I will execute the CDS view once again, activate the CDS view and execute it once again. See here, now only Indian companies are showing, but previously other than Indian companies also shown, but now it's not like that. And we can see here, there is no where condition. There is no where condition, but it is showing only Indian companies. Okay. But we need to get to know, I mean, where we have to use this one. Okay, so actually we don't know we have applied like that. Here by seeing of this one, authorization check is there, check is there, means something authorization, something role has created. Okay, but what is the role here? Okay, what is the authorization check we have created here? We don't know exactly the name, right? So at that time we can right click on this CDS view name and click on get where user list, and we can get to know, see here ZAOH2 Series 15 land 1. This is the access control. In this one, we are using ZAOH2 Series 15. Means, so for this CDS view, we have created this role. Okay, so directly we can go to this role, and if we want to edit, we can edit there. Okay, so that is the way to create the role or authorization check and apply by using this annotation. For example, here check is there. Okay, if we are applying some annotation as check here, then the authorization check is applying. The roles are applying in the CDS view, and the only Indian companies are displaying. I will remove it and I will check for not allowed. Okay, not allowed. Click on activate button, execute it. Now we can see other than Indian companies also something US companies also displaying here, some Germany companies also displaying here. Okay, even though I have created some authorization check, something role I have created, and here the annotation I am maintaining like not allowed, means so even though it is created, but don't apply any annotation, any rules here, any authorization check don't apply here. That is the meaning of not allowed. Fine. Here I have one more option like not required. Okay, not required. Just select it and click on activate button, execute it. So if you are applying not allowed, then also sorry, not required, then also it is applying the access control. It is displaying only Indian companies. Okay, it is displaying only Indian companies. So it is working like check only. Okay, check and not required. Both are working in the same manner. Means the role is applying here. It is displaying only Indian companies. The exact difference here is, see here I have created something or something access control here, right? I will delete it here. Okay, delete it the fine, click and finish button. Now I don't have any authorization check. I did not create any roles here. Now what is happening here? I'm just applying something not required. Okay, something not required I'm applying here. And now click on activate and execute button. It is activated. Okay, it is activated, and if you see the log, it is not showing anything here. Okay, it is not showing any warnings or errors. What, it is not showing anything. And execute it. So it is displaying all the information because we did not create any role. That role has deleted. So there is no role now. So now what I will do, I will I will give here check. Okay, instead of this not required, I will give check here. Now activate it. It is activated, fine. But if you see the logs here, it is showing something warning. No access control entity ZAOH2 series 15 means we did not create any role here. Okay, we did not create any role, but I am telling to the system like access control authorization check is equal to check. Okay, you need to check that one, but there is no role here. So at that time, it is showing something warning message. Okay, it is showing something warning message. There is no any role for the CDS view. So that is the difference here. Okay, check and not required. Check and not required. So if the role is not available and we are applying something check here, then it will show something warning messages. Okay, there is no role like that. And instead of this check, I can pass the not required. So at that time, what will happen? So I did not create any role, but it will not show any warning or any error message. Okay, it will not show anything. So if we create something role, at the time it will apply. At the time also it will not display any error or any warning messages like that. Only the difference is warning message. That's it. Not required and check. Remaining the functionality is same. Okay, and here we have one more option also, but most of the times we will not use those option. That is privileged only. Okay, so as of now, check not allowed, not required. So these three options we can use, but privileged only. I did not work on this one till now. I mean, uh, it will use in another cases. Okay, not in the these cases, in ABAP cases like that. We will not use this one. If you want to export the data to Fury like that in the next the third party sentence, at that time maybe we will use this privileged only. But if we are working on ABAP framework, then we are not using this privilege only. We are using only these three. Check not allowed and not required like that. Okay, fine. I am applying something check here and activate it. I will create the role here once again. Access control is coming. Right click on it. Click on new access control. Here Z AOH2 something I am providing like this. Click on next button. Click on next. Finish. Z CDS. Sorry. AOH2 underscore CDS 15. Okay, and condition is India. Here we have to give something semicolon, not required. I mean, don't use something dot like that. Activate it. It's activated. Now I will come to the CDS view here. I will close these sessions. Okay, open the CDS view, activate it, execute it. So it is displaying only Indian countries, right? Fine. Now I want to use this one in one ABAP program. How it will come? So let me open one program. The CDS view name is 15. Fine. Activate and execute now. Activated and execute it here. So we can see only Indian companies here. Okay, only Indian companies. Because we are applying something authorization check in the CDS view level. Okay. Now my requirement is I want to fetch all the information, all the country keys, all the country information here. Even though I have applied something role, okay, even though I am applying something authorization check, then also I want to display all the data in the report level, not in CDS level, in report level. Then what we have to do here? Here I'm just using some SALV class and method like that. But instead of this one, I will write one select query. Okay, select query is here. I will uncomment it and I will provide a CDS view name. LT company, and I want to display the data. So I will use this class CL demo output and display data, and here I will pass the internal table LTCMP. Activate it. Okay, execute it. So it is displaying same information. Okay, only Indian companies it is showing here. While writing the select query, I will do one thing. Okay, with privileged access. Just I'm writing one keyword here, extra keyword with privileged access, and click on activate button and execute it here. Now we can see all the countries companies information, Indian and US. Okay, and something GB is there. Okay, all companies information is coming here. There is no restriction. Okay, if we want to bypass that role, that access control from CDS view, we have to use this keyword with privileged access. Then it will not, it will bypass that access control and it will fetch all the information and it will display it here. Fine, this is fine, and I will create one more CDS view here. Okay, so I am right clicking on CDS view, get AOH to CDS 15, right click on it and click on new data definition. So if we do like this, then what will happen? Just check it. So I am creating Z AOH2 underscore CDS 16, click on text, something description, click on next button. next button, finish button. See what is happening. So by default, the CDS view name is coming here. Okay, I mean instead of the table name and the field names, automatically the CDS view name is coming here. Okay, define view name is 16, and a select from CDS 15 is there, and the fields also coming from that view. Okay, this is one more option here. So instead of I want to fit something data from this CDS 15 view. At that time, instead of going right click on that CDS view and click on create new like that, and I have to provide the CDS view name, and I have to provide something fields name like that. So instead of doing these all things, I will right click on the CDS view. Okay, I will right click on the CDS view, and I will take the new, and I will provide the new CDS view name and description. So after clicking on finish button, automatically the CDS view name is coming, and all the field names are coming from that CDS view. We're fine. Now here I will apply the SQL view name get SQL, and uh, activate it and execute it. See, it is displaying all the information. Okay, Indian companies and US companies, every company, I mean every country company information it is showing here. So what is happening? So if we use the CDS view in another CDS view, then it will not apply any roles, or it will not apply any authorization checks. Here authorization check is there not required. I will remove it here. Okay? I will keep it in comment. Activate it. Okay? So once again executing. 1 minute. It is still in active mode. Hmm. Yeah, it's activated now. Execute it. Now you can see all the company information it is displaying here. Okay, so if we use the CDS view in another CDS view, then it will not check any roles. Okay, it will not check any authorization checks. So it will pick all the data here. So if you want to apply something role and some or any authorization check, we need to use that CDS view only directly, but we should not use that CDS view in another CDS view. Okay, that is the limitation here. You need to check that one. Okay, before applying something authorization check, you need to consider the, I mean, we need to follow these steps here. Fine. This is authorization check, annotation. And coming to the another, I mean, a few annotations are there like some performance. Okay, so I will object model dot. Oh, it is displaying a lot of things, but mm, usage type. Okay, fine. Here, by using these things, the performance will be bit increase here. Okay, object model dot usage type and dot service quality and size category and data class. Okay, so this data class and the size category we can get to know in the, I mean, in the table level also. Okay, while we are creating the C, I mean, in a normal DDIC table in S11 transaction, we have to provide something data class and size category in, uh, I mean, in the technical settings like that, right? So same thing we have to apply here also. What type of data we are saving in this one? What type of data we are applying in the CDS view? Is it master data, transaction data, organization data? So what type of data it is? Okay. So that one we have to mention here. Okay. So here this is the master data only. So I'm just maintaining here master data. So by providing this one, system can easily understand. So this is the master data. Okay, fine. This is the transaction data. This is the organization data. Okay, system can easily understand this one, not required to go to the table, the table and check the fields. These all things not required to check these all things. Directly, we are giving one annotation. So the data class is maintaining like something master, means the CDSP will contain something master data. Not system will not check any other things here. Okay, the performance may be increased here by using these annotations. And size category is there. So in technical settings, we can give something 0 to 9. So 0 means it will consider some 1,000 records. Okay, if we have more than 1,000 records, one more, some more memory will allocate for that one. Okay, so if we provide size category as 0 in the DDAC table, S11 transaction table, then initially it will allow some memory for that table. Okay, some 8 KB of memory like that it will allow here. So 8 KB means just assume some 1,000 records we can enter in that 8 KB of memory. But I have some more records here. Okay, more than 1,000 records are there. Then system will allocate one more 8 KB of memory here. Automatically it will allocate the memory here. Okay, so at the time system can allow one more 1,000 records like that. Okay, so if you provide something size category is equal to 9 directly, then what will happen? System will allocate some memory like some 2B, some 1 MB, 2 MB like that. But we are not saving that much of data here. Some lakhs of information we are not saving the table. Just I'm maintaining some 100 records like that. But remaining space is wasting here. To avoid this one, SAP is providing the size category as 0 to 9 like that. The same way here also in CDS view also size category is giving like if you click on control to space button, it is showing something L, M, S, XL, double XL like that. Okay, how much data it may contain? Some 1,000 records or 2,000 records. We can get to know. Okay, so if it is a master data, the data will be very less here. If we go to any transaction data, it will contain something huge data. Okay, so depend on that one we have to select here. So this is the master data. As of now, I'm selecting is S or S means small. Okay, small data. M means medium data. L means large data. Okay, double XL, extra large, double XL. Okay, so like that system is giving here. Okay, as of now, I can select S or M. Okay, so it is containing something 5,000 records like that. Fine, and SAP is providing one more thing, service quality something. Okay, here service quality, it is showing something A, B, C, D, P, X like that. Okay, what is the meaning of this one? For example, if we are triggering the CDS view from any another tools like Fiori, UI5 like that, at that time, uh, at the same time, we can trigger 2 or 3 CDS views from different users like that. So at that time, so which CDS view has trigger first? Okay, we need to tell the system. For which CDSV we are giving high priority here. The priorities we are giving, right? So those things we have to apply here. Priority A, B, C. Priority A means this is a high priority. B means it is a bit low priority like that. Okay. So here we can, it will depend on our priorities. Okay? So here I'm just selecting something P or X like that. So this is the low priority. So I'm taking here P. Okay, it depends. But if you maintain these annotations, object model that uses type, that service quality, a size category, data class, the performance will be increased here. Don't forget about this. object model. If you create any CDS entity, okay, this is a CDS view, normal CDS view, just activate it. So I have discussed about CDS entity also. So the latest one in the CDS view, the latest one is a CDS entity only, but here I don't have the server for the latest version. Just I am creating one more time. Create the, I mean, normal CDS view, how we were creating the same way. Here jet AOH2 underscore CDS 17 testing, and click on next button. Click on next button. Here I'm selecting something, the template like define view entity. Okay, now click on finish button. If you see here, that object model usage type is coming by default. Okay, in the latest version, it is coming by default. Okay, as select from, I can select from the table name something VBAK and the VBELN something. And here we can observe that ABAP catalog.sql view name, that is not available here. That is not mandatory in the latest version of CDS views. Okay, in CDS entity, the SQL view name is not mandatory. Fine. In normal CDS view, that see here, this is the normal CDS view, and here ABAP catalog.sql view name is coming by default. We have to provide the SQL view name. This is a mandatory thing here. If you don't provide here, it will throw error. We already saw this one. The same way, the CDS entity, it's not like that. First of all, it is not uh, auto-populating that SQL view name. Okay, so fine. I will try to add that one. Let me add that one. ABAP catalog dot SQL view name, and here I'm providing something jet AOH2 underscore SQL 17. So first of all, it is showing something error like here. Okay, syntax error, keyword entity not allowed, because the version is not supporting. This is the lowest version, so it is not supporting the CDS entity. So if it supports that one, then it will not show any error here. It will show error here. Okay, this ABAP catalog SQL view name is there, right? So the system will show the error in the first line, but it is not supporting. That is why I am not able to show you that one. But you can try. If you are using something highest version, you can try this one. Okay, I'm removing the entity here. Now this is the normal CDS view. Okay, this is a normal CDS view. Activate it. It's activated. Fine. So these are the, a few annotations here, and we have a few more annotations also. Okay. Like I will take some other existing CDS views. Fine. Here I'm using something currency conversions and find some unit of measurement conversion. That is fine. I will take the annotations here. Here, whenever we are creating something table, DDAC table in S11 transaction, we are maintaining something quantity field or the net price field at the time, we have to provide something reference field also. So let me open something VBAK or VBAP table, then we can understand bit easily. S11 VBAP, click on display button. Here, something currency or quantity field is there. Click on this tab and check for NETW or net price. And we can see the reference table is VBAP and the reference field is WAERK. Okay. So for the currency field or for quantity field, we have to maintain the reference table and reference field, right? And for quantity also we can check KWME is there. For this one VBAP VRKME is there. Okay, VBAP, VRKME. This is the reference table and field here. The same way, CDS view also we have to maintain the reference field here. Okay, so here it is not showing any error, but if you go to CDS entity, I mean the latest version of CDS, then if we are not maintaining the reference fields here, it will throw errors. Okay, so we need to uh, give the reference field as mandatory, the latest version of CDS view. So for that one, we have to maintain the reference field here, NETWR. Okay, but I'm selecting something data from ZVBAK. Let me open the table ZVBAK. Click on display button. Fine, WARK is there, fine. I will go to here. Okay, WARK is there, fine. Now, NETWR is coming, fine, and the reference field is WARK. Okay, for this net price, the reference field is WARK here. Means NETWR, in NETWR, it may contain something 100 or something 500 like that. But what it is 100, 500? Okay, it is INR or something dollar or something dinar. What type of currency it is? The type of currency will contain in WARK. So what type of currency it is? Okay, so that type, I mean, for this NETWR, the reference field is WARK, right? So here we have to use some annotation like semantics that amount dot currency code. Okay, here the field name is WARK. I'm maintaining it WAERK. So this is a mandatory thing in the I mean CDS entity, the latest version of CDS views. Okay, this is mandatory thing. So if you are using something currency field or in something quantity field, we need to mention this reference field. Okay, fine. And for unit of measurement, I am not maintaining it here, right? I will go for 17 here. I will write the I'm writing something select area on top of VBAP here, VBELN, fine, Postner, Matner, KWMENZ, UnityWR. Okay, here like this I'm just maintaining, but this is the quantity field. For this quantity field, I have to take VRKME also. Okay. So this VRKME will contain like something liters or meters or kg. Okay, so it will contain this type of information, and here KWMENZ, the KWMENZ, it will contain something. So what it is, we don't know exactly. 128, what is the 128 here? 128 tons, 128 kgs, 128 meters. So it will just contain a number, but the unit of measurement will contain in VRKME, right? So here we have to maintain the reference field for VRKME. So at the date, semantics dot something unit of measurement we need to provide here, or something quantity, yeah, quantity dot unit of measurement. Okay, so what is the reference field here? The reference field is vrkme. Okay, vrkme the reference field. And for the same thing, for NETWR also we have to maintain the semantics annotation semantics dot amount dot currency code here WAERK. This is the reference field. Okay, so whatever the annotation we are applying, for which field we are applying here. Okay, so the annotation is there, and after that one, what are the field is coming? So for that field only, it will apply this annotation. Okay, here I am using something semantics dot quantity dot unit of measurement, and after that one KWME is there. Okay, so this annotation will apply for KWMENZ, and this annotation will apply for NETWR. Okay, fine. Here, I am using one more annotation like semantics that currency code is equal to true means. So by using this annotation, system can easily understand WAE is the currency code field. Okay, currency code field. So by adding this annotation, the performance will be very increased. Okay, because system not required to check. I mean, it has to go to the data element, and it has to check so what type of data it is. So it is the currency field or something quantity field, or something it is integer or character. So system not required to go to the data element and check the data type for that one. Just we are giving the hint here. Okay, here I'm using something semantics dot currency code is equal to true means, so this WAERK will contain something currency code. It will not require to go to the data element and not require to check the type of that field. And here also same thing for WAERK at the date semantics dot unit of measurement is equal to true means this VRKME will contain the unit of measurement. So these are the annotations, a few annotations, and we have some more annotations also. Okay, so I will discuss those things. Fine.